There's a helicopter going over, so I gotta wait. They're probably coming to airdrop our next order. It's gonna be a big old parachute coming down, just full of airsoft guns, giant pallets, a shipping container of airsoft guns.
We're halfway there. We got in one pallet, so.
Incoming! C7 Viper! Good morning and happy birthday! Today is a fun video. Most of you guys always see us doing mystery boxes, and you ask, why do you always get mystery boxes? Why don't you just buy what you want? Well, we do that too. We just don't make a video about every single purchase. So instead, I am going to do a video here showcasing everything we've purchased for ourselves over the past 3 months. A couple of items were also gifts, so we didn't purchase every single item, but here's the stuff. First, I'm going to show you this thing. It is just a drum mag. I ordered this for myself, and it's a drum mag for this, the Type 64 by G&G. To make that playable, I needed to be able to carry more rounds, and this drum mag just seemed like the perfect fit. So I'm going to be using the Type 64, hopefully, eventually, very soon. So that's the first item. I can't show you the next stuff until you're subscribed, so go ahead and just, if you look down, you see the button that says subscribe. If it's red and not gray, that's a problem. So go ahead and make it gray by clicking it. All right, we're good to go. At least one of you out there did it, I can tell. And if it was you, thank you. Also, feel free to click join, and it's $4.99 a month. You don't have to, but every little bit supports the channel. Every little bit helps. Next, we have these things. These were some gas pistols. This one's the KJW GBB 618. Metal slide. It's a polymer grip, sort of like a high kappa. So that's number one. And there's a second one of the exact same. And I bought these just because they came with this. This is a KWA Mac 11. Don't you guys just love the sound of styrofoam when it's all like... Makes me feel like a DJ.
You're something, alright.
Remix! Unboxing remix! You hate that sound, don't you?
I do.
Here we go. This is a KWA Mac 11, and it is in full working order. The mag has seen better days. It's got some scuffs on it from the foam. It's been in the box for so long, but this is essentially new old stock. I already have one, but I couldn't pass up the ability to dual wield. And that just came with these two gas pistols, but I really wanted the Mac 11. Last over here on this side is this Tokyo Marui High Kappa. It is the stainless model. Ooh, so it's fresh. And there is the Marui High Kappa in stainless. Now, I have not had a Marui High Kappa until right now. I've had Marui Glocks, a Marui 5.7, all sorts of AEGs, VSR 10s, but no High Kappa. My friend John from Full Auto Airsoft thought that that was a travesty. So after our recent zombie game, he walked up to Mrs. Viper and handed her this. He used it for the day and then said, you know what? You guys need a High Kappa. So thank you, John. This is amazing. Moving right along, gonna look at the next stuff. This one some of you may have already seen in a live stream, but we have not featured it in a video. This is a 44 Auto Mag by Marukoshi. This is a very big, fancy spring pistol. It does have a mag, and that mag takes shells. So you just press this, and that goes back. Pull it back to load in the cartridge, and then you push it forward, locks in, and then we shoot it, and it should shell eject. It is dry. And then you just push it forward again, and so on. It is a spring pistol. Please toss me that. Ah! I don't want to lose any of these because I don't know where I would get another one. But it is essentially an old piece of airsoft history made in '86. It is a blowback spring pistol. Yeah, good luck finding one of those. Then we've got something else similar looking. For those of you on live streams, you may have seen this one also. This is a Thompson G2 Contender. It is a gas pistol, but the trigger does two things. One, you press the trigger guard in and it breaks down. Single fire, one shell goes in it. Lock it, then it's a gas pistol. The gas goes in the grip like normal, but you press this trigger guard in and it opens up the breakdown function. Came with a whole bunch of shells. Oh man, it's raining shells. So this is essentially a target pistol. This would not be something you would want to use in game. That's not to say I won't, because having one shot... Because having one shot at a time is sort of a hindrance, and I guess you guys like when I post videos of gameplay where I do something outrageous. So let me know, should I use this in a gameplay? A target pistol in an airsoft game. Next, I haven't really had a chance to look this over too much, but this is the G&G PRK9. Some of you remember this being on Mrs. Viper's top 5 most wanted airsoft guns list. That's right, she's knocking them off just like I am. But we didn't purchase this one. This little cutie right here was gifted to Mrs. Viper by our friend Brandon at the zombie event that we just had. Everyone seems to like to gift Mrs. Viper things. I don't blame them. So this is a cute little SMG, very compact, and it fits her very well. It is kind of heavy, so we're gonna have to do some Rocky themed training. Maybe like a montage of her just running and dancing and lifting. Probably not. She doesn't look thrilled by the idea of a training montage. Might have to get a few more mags for this, and then she can use it on the field. It's like an AK, but in 9mm. The mag has some textured parts. You can hold it if you'd like. Rails all over it. The front's got rails, the back's got rails, the top's got rails. So many rails. The charging handle folds to be more compact. That's where the hop-up is. It's a rotary style mounted to the top. So that is one of the airsoft replicas crossed off of Mrs. Viper's want list. I always do this. Always forget to put away the manuals. Do you guys do that too? While we're on the topic of airsoft guns that Mrs. Viper wanted off of her 5 list, top 5 list, yeah, that. This is another one. I saw this come up for sale and I had to purchase it because you don't always see one of these come up every day. This is a Tokyo Marui Famas AEG. Now I know they still make them, but that's not the kind I bought. They make a new version, whereas this is the original AEG version. This was the first kind of airsoft AEG ever invented, and it was invented by Tokyo Marui. So the newer ones don't come with this fancy integrated flip down bipod so that you can be ready at a second's notice. It just folds up. It is a metal bipod, surprisingly. A lot of people always diss Marui for being all plastic, but we've got metal parts on this. Charging handle metal, bipod metal, you got a metal barrel, metal mag, which is also a mid cap. There's metal sling mounts. So this isn't all completely plastic. Plastic body though. We got the safety right here is metal next to the trigger, and then under here you've got your selector switch, off, semi, and full. And it didn't really come with much. There's a little bag of Marui BBs, a tube loader for the mid cap, cleaning rod, and the hop-up version tag that would be on the trigger guard. So this is another one crossed off of Mrs. Viper's wanted list, the top 5 wanted list. So soon we might have to do a new list for each of us because I think I only have 2 left on mine. I don't know how many you have. 1. So that will just carry over to the new list. Mine will also.
Just buy it.
Yeah, you could, but that's the thrill of the chase. It will present itself when it's time. Moving right along, I was excited to show you guys this one. This is so cool. This one is the PPS XM26. This is a mag-fed, gas-powered airsoft shotgun. And I did pick up 2 extra packs of shells. Each pack came with 2 shells, which is odd. It holds 5 in the mag. It does have a big metal charging handle on the opposite side. Slam it forward. The charging handle does fold down to get out of your way so that you can do whatever you're about to do. And now the fun part, lift up the charging handle and pull back, and it ejects the last shell. Then you push forward, load the next one, fold the charging handle, good to go. Another interesting feature of this is that you can take the stock and the grip off and undermount it here to an M4. So it's like having a master key on your airsoft gun, but it's a gas shell ejecting shotgun. The only downside is I don't like this bright orange tip. You can't remove it because it is spring loaded and extends. Just like that. The gun is primarily metal, a little bit of polymer, but I really like this. And I will be doing some gameplay with this now that I've got enough shells to fill a mag. Another thing I noticed is one of the shells that came with the gun, it comes with two. One of them arrived broken, completely broken. You can't use it. I will be contacting Evic about that. Hopefully they replace it. And lastly, for the boxed airsoft guns that we've got up here, we've got everyone's favorite box. What's it called?
No compromise.
No compromise! Ow. This is an Umarex SL9. Yeah, this one's a little bit harder to come by. Comes with a very baby low cap G36 mag, full metal bipod, and a giant mock suppressor. So it's essentially a G36 platform, but a DMR instead. Mostly polymer, and I just had to have it. It's got the ambidextrous charging handle with the rotary hop up inside. So that is it for the last airsoft gun that I can unbox today, because the other two don't have boxes. Tricked you. You thought it was over.
Oh, I did too.
How did I trick you? You knew.
Yeah, well.
We've got two more down below. Hello! This one is mine from one of our recent visits to Full Auto Airsoft in New Jersey. It's one of our only local stores remaining. And no, I don't plan on buying out their store entirely. This is a Crytek Trident, but it's been upgraded. It does have a gate tighten among other internal upgrades, and it is currently set to have a binary trigger. For those of you that don't know what that is, maybe I'll post a short showing you a few airsoft guns with binary triggers, because that is super fun. So it's essentially when you pull the trigger back, it shoots. When you let go of the trigger, it shoots again. So binary, as in two. It'll shoot 2 times for 1 trigger pull. Not 2 round bursts, but pull, shoot, release, shoot. A lot of fields have a problem with that because it causes overshooting. As for the gun itself, it is full metal. I don't like the battery compartment though. You have to take off the screw to access the battery compartment. And it's kind of just a pain. I prefer the G&G method of just pressing little buttons and it pops off. It's also a very small battery compartment. You can only fit a very tiny battery in there. So I'm gonna have to order something special. A little tiny Dean's LiPo, maybe a 7.4. Not sure yet. I have used it once. I do like it.
It shoots good.
Maybe I'll throw in a clip right here of me using it. That's what the binary trigger does. So this is my newest custom airsoft gun. It's a very little guy, but we don't judge it for its size. And lastly, I have one more down here. Oh, this one's so ridiculously light. This is a completely tricked out custom G&G combat machine. Yeah, you heard me right. Most people, they think, what? Why would you customize a combat machine? It is the ultimate sleeper. The only external mod that you can see that shows that it's any bit custom is the max trigger that's red. It does have an Ace Tech lighter R on it with a canted flashlight, top mounted pressure switch. So this thing is ready to go. But the one thing I didn't mention, it is a DSG. That stands for dual sector gear, and that means shoots really fast on full auto, like stupid fast. Also, the trigger response is great on semi and full. This one also has a gate tighten in it, so we could set this to binary if you wanted to be really dirty. But it's currently set up for semi and full. And this one is not mine. Nope, I didn't buy this, I didn't choose this, I didn't pick this. Mrs. Viper wanted this to be her sleeper primary. So now she has this really, really evil primary G&G combat machine that is just tricked out for daytime, nighttime, full auto, CQB, anything.
Best part, all polymer.
Yeah, she loves how light it is. The only thing metal on here, I think, is the lighter and the flashlight. Everything else is polymer. So that's it. That is all of the airsoft guns we have purchased in the last 3 months that were specifically for us. Whereas I always tell you guys, I choose mystery boxes because I can never make a choice. There's always that chance that I see something I can't live without. And apparently, same goes for Mrs. Viper. What have you picked up recently? Tell me in the comments. What is your newest addition to your airsoft collection? And if there is nothing new, what do you want? What's your favorite thing that you just can't live without that's on your list? But that's it for me today, guys. Everything that we've unboxed and not unboxed. Feel free to find me on all of the socials. I talk back. I respond. I promise. Unless you're just asking for free stuff. Don't forget to check the merch. We've dropped new patches. And also the shirts are still available. Hoodies too. Like I said earlier, if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Click subscribe. Or next time, I'll know. And I won't understand why you're watching the videos over and over again without being subscribed. But hey, who am I to judge? So I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. I'm going downstairs. Oh man! Ah! Whoop. I don't have anything to throw at the camera, so I'm gonna throw an imaginary ball of energy. Pew! That was the most pathetic camera moving to go with some kind of energy blast that I've ever seen.
You can like the
I'm not.
tap out.
I'm not. I'm gonna leave it just like this. The end.